Have you ever bought or rented a videotape that wasn't quite right? It may have been a pirate copy, an illegal and inferior copy for which you paid good money. Pirated tapes are recognizable by poorly presented or photocopied jackets, poor sound and or picture quality, the lack of censor and other labels on the face and spine of the tape, and the absence of warnings, such as this at the beginning of the tape presentation. Pirate tapes rob artists and studios of their rightful income and add to the cost of a video to the consumer. Video piracy is a major problem in Australia. Please help us stop it. If you buy or rent a tape which you believe is not the genuine article, please phone this toll-free number for advice. Or write to Post Office Box 515 Mona Vale, New South Wales 2103. This message is brought to you by the Australasian Film and Video Securities Office.
That you're listening to Truth or...
Especially not some duded up, egg-sucking gutter trash.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Render you as criminal as I.
What do you think, Frank? I called the
Make a
telephone.
better choice. Ratings advice. Use it. It's on every video.
As you know, I'm executor of your grandfather's will. You videotaped it a few years back.
I hereby bequeath to my grandson $100 million. The conditions are that he gets married before his 30th birthday.
Your birthday, it's soon, right? It's tomorrow.
If you don't get married, you're cut off without a cent.
So when is the wedding? You and I, in our relationship, have reached that place. You win.
Was that a proposal?
I'm guessing you're not engaged.
He botched it!
The woman I love just walked out on me.
Find someone else to marry. Let's land you a trophy wife.
Now, does the will require that we sleep in the same bed?
If you hadn't walked in here just now, I'd have forgotten you even existed. You thought of me next.
There's only one man I know who would tell a broad she's third on his list. Yes or no?
New Line Cinema presents.
How could you strike out 6 times?
Excuse me, 10. And you mentioned the money?
Chris O'Donnell.
It's real easy for you guys to just sit there and tell me to walk away from the woman I love, but there's only one hand.
Renee Zellweger.
Am I just really bad at being proposed to? You win.
In a comedy that asks, who would you choose?
What about my daughter? She's 15. Well, it's pretty late in the game for you to be Mr. Choosy.
Where would you turn?
So I won't get the money. I've been fine without it so far. You are sick. Where are you going? To get you a wife.
And how fast could you run?
Oops. I spent the whole evening asking every woman in the world to marry me.
He's mine! Let go, you freak! You hippo!
Except the one I want.
Call him. Okay, what do I say?
That you'll keep seeing each other as long as he doesn't propose.
Oh my God.
The first 10 years of marriage fly by like no time at all.
Really?
No.
The Bachelor.
Where's Jimmy?
Homer Wells has spent his entire life helping others.
You are a gifted surgeon.
I'm not a doctor. I haven't been to medical school.
Now,
Bye, Homer.
he's leaving the only home he's ever known.
I've never actually seen the ocean.
Serious?
In search of a world he longs to discover. The Los Angeles Times calls it a superb film. Michael Caine gives a career-crowning performance.
What could possibly hold him there?
The Wall Street Journal raves. It's a great revelation. Tobey Maguire wins your heart. And Rex Reed says it's definitely one of the year's best pictures.
Whether I shall turn out to be the hero of my own life, I do not know.
I love you.
The Cider House rules.
I love this place.
fish.
So, 2 persons murdered. Is anyone suspected?
Constable, how much have your superiors explained to you?
Only that they were slain, their heads found severed.
Their heads were not found severed. Their heads were not found at all.
The heads are gone.
Taken by the headless horseman.
We have murders in New York without benefit of ghouls and goblins.
You're a long way from New York, Constable.
Murder needs no ghost to come from the grave. The assassin is a man of flesh and blood, and I will discover him.
That's why I had to come down here this morning, man. That's why I had to miss my cartoons. You call me, you tell me it's important.
We're going home.
Take it, man, and quit leering at me. People are gonna think I just broke up with you.
2 fallen angels have just discovered a loophole that can get them back into heaven.
Outstanding work!
All they have to do is get to Red Bank, New Jersey. There's only one problem.
What are you? What do you want with me?
Stop a couple of angels from entering and thus negating all existence. I hate it when people need it spelled out for them.
Now,
I'm to charge you with a holy crusade.
one person has been chosen to stop them, but she won't have to do it alone.
I'm Jay. This is my head of life mate, Silent Bob.
You gotta be kidding me.
Prophets, in a manner of speaking.
What about sex?
No sex.
Guys, I guess just don't follow the sky, you know? Oh, that sucks!
What are you?
I was the 13th apostle.
You knew Christ.
No. Brother owes me $12. I thought she looked familiar.
Let me guess. The 14th apostle.
I'd like 2 tickets to New Jersey, please.
Jersey's sold out, sir. I suggest you not underestimate the staggering drawing power of the Garden State.
They're successful. You, me, all of this ends in a heartbeat. I feel like Han Solo, you're Chewie, and she's Ben Kenobi.
Prepare to taste God's wrath.
Anyone who isn't dead or from another plane of existence would do well to cover their ears right about now.
The whole world's against us, dude. I swear to God.
What's he like?
God, it's got a great sense of humor. Take sex, for example.
Sex is a joke in heaven.
The way I understand it, it's mostly a joke down here, too.
Get it?
Everybody should have one talent. What's yours?
Forging signatures, telling lies, impersonating practically anybody.
That's 3. Nobody should have more than one talent.
Tom Ripley led a solitary existence until a wealthy man made him an offer he couldn't resist.
Could you ever conceive of going to Italy, Tom? I'd pay you.
Dickie Greenleaf? It's Tom. Tom Ripley.
What are you doing in Manji?
Your father.
If you would go to Italy and persuade my son to come home, I'd pay you $1,000.
I feel like he's here. Uncanny.
But in a place like this,
The greatest days of my life, Jumanji.
with friends like these,
Tell me, why is it that when men play, they always play at killing each other?
he's in no hurry to get home.
We've had a great run, haven't we?
This is the life he's always wanted.
I want this job of yours, Tommy. You live in Italy. You sleep at Dickie's house. You eat Dickie's food. His father picks up the tab. If you get bored, let me know.
But now, the talented Mr. Ripley is starting to believe he can take that life and make it his own.
You're going to live. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Where's Dickie?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I don't believe you. I don't believe a single word you've said.
You're a quick study, aren't you?
You were the last person to see Signor Rennes.
Miramax International and Paramount Pictures present Academy Award winner Matt Damon, Academy Award nominee Gwyneth Paltrow, Jude Law, and Academy Award nominee Kate Blanchett. The talented Mr. Ripley.
Carter is the slave name that was given to my forefathers and was passed on to me. Hurricane is the professional name that I acquired later on in life. One thing I could do and the only thing was box.
Can you believe that black punk? He thinks he's champion of the world. We're looking for two Negroes in a white car.
Any two will do.
Look carefully, sir. Are these the two men who shot you?
He said no.
Take another look, sir.
Reuben Carter, you are sentenced to be imprisoned for the remainder of your natural life.
I'm innocent. I've committed no crime. Crime's been committed against me. I'm dead. Just bury me, please.
Here comes the story of the hurricane. The man the authorities came.
Oh, your first book, huh?
16th round.
Reuben Hurricane Carter.
You know what, Les? Sometimes we don't pick the books we read, they pick us.
Dear Mr. Carter, I read your book. I would like to come and visit you.
You think I killed those people, son?
No, I know you didn't.
2 juries found him guilty, Les.
But the man's innocent. Yet he's been in jail 15, 16 years. It's not right.
It's very important to transcend the places that hold us.
ATS!
Yeah.
You could understand not leaving without you.
50 years old.
Your Honor, this case was built on a foundation of lies.
20 years spent locked up in a cage. Justice, that's all I ask for. Hate put me in prison. Love's gonna bust me out.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read a line to you from an opera. I want you to give me that line back in the language in which the opera was originally written.
I'm Stanley Spector.
There is the story of a boy genius
Willa Cather.
and the game show host.
I'm Jimmy Gator. First question for 25.
The ex-boy genius.
I'm Quiska Donnie Smith. I used to be smart, now I'm just stupid.
There is the story of the dying man.
I'm Earl Partridge.
His lost son.
I'm Frank T.J. Mackey.
I am not going to take care of him. What does he want?
And the dying man's wife.
I'm Linda Partridge.
The caretaker.
I'm Phil Parma. See, this is the scene of the movie where you help me out.
And there's the story of a mother.
I'm Rose Gator.
And the daughter.
I'm Claudia Wilson Gator.
And the police officer in love.
I'm Officer Jim Curring.
And this will all make sense in the end.
I know life is getting shorter. I can't bring myself to set the scene, even when it's approaching torture. I've got my routine.
Hi, the name's Brosnan, Pierce Brosnan. Welcome to Planet Ark. There are many ways to help the environment at home. Saving water and using less electricity are just two of them. To show you what else you can do, Planet Ark have produced this video called Do Something, Helping the Environment at Home. It's full of money-saving ideas, and you can rent it free from your local Video Easy store. Get it today. Watch it with your family or friends. It makes helping the environment a whole lot easier.
For more information on all the latest videos, visit The Village, www.village.com.au.
Warner Brothers presents the story of a man who'd do anything for the ones he loved. A moving adventure that'll pull every heartstring. You'll scream. You'll laugh. One family's journey into an amazing world, nominated as the ultimate experience from the acclaimed movie studio.
This is big.
Warner Brothers Movie World.
Hollywood on the Gold Coast.
Be careful who you trust. Be careful who you speak to, who you choose to make your friend.
I grew up with the Mafia. I know what they're made of.
Rome has abandoned us, deserted us, and we are left here in the hands of killers.
It's amazing the power of the Mafia. They can get you not only through your enemies, but through your friends.
The commission authorizes the killing of every judge, every policeman, all your excellent cadavers.
This is the trial of the criminal organization known as Cosa Nostra.
There's not a courtroom big enough. The Mafia is only human. It has a beginning and will ultimately have an end.
You are over!
You can smell death in the air.
On the surface, Robert Marling had everything a man could want.
No matter what happens, I want you to remember that I love you.
Okay.
But underneath it all, there was a world that intrigued him.
Down here, I'm the chairman of the board.
How can you be friends with a man like Stanner?
You don't even know him.
Seduced him.
I got 2400. Bet it all.
And robbed him of everything he had.
Can you say it yet? My name's Robert Marling. I'm a gambling addict.
Now,
You saved me.
Saved you?
You could have run. You didn't.
He's about to get some help from a most unlikely place.
No one believed I could see things.
What do you see?
Things that will happen.
A psychic named Heaven.
What's gonna happen tonight?
Your Stanner's good luck charm. Good luck charm.
I haven't seen anything.
Don't lie to me, because I don't like it.
Stanner is gonna be bluffing on his last hand.
Do you have any money?
We gotta do this exactly how I discussed it.
And I keep saying 4 a.m. You can win, but only by 4.
God help us.
What's gonna happen to me, Heaven?
After 3 years,
You don't give up, do you?
FBI agent Nick Halton captured the world's most dangerous fugitive.
Tell me, how does it feel, man? You finally got him.
You watch yourself.
He thought the nightmare was over.
I seen you on television, huh?
Really? America's Most Wanted?
It was just getting started.
You have to the count of 3, or I'll kill her. Newsflash. That's right, I've taken control of the plane.
Nick, you gotta get back here right away. Barrett took the plane.
Now a killer is loose.
Gentlemen, I would like a helicopter and $10 million at San Diego Airport.
The passengers are in jeopardy.
We have lost pressure in the cabin. Situation is critical.
I need a drink.
And the only chance to bring him down.
Fire when ready.
Is the man who put him away.
I want to go up there. You get me on that plane, I'll take him out.
James Russo, Ice-T, Mel Harris.
Hang on! Hang on!
Sonic Impact.
This is a no smoking situation, but since I've broken every other rule, I might as well.
On the streets of Boston.
This was no gangland assassination. It was way too sloppy. Something went wrong here.
An FBI agent is on a case.
All the lowlifes in the quiet city of Boston start dropping dead, and you think it's unrelated.
They're all bad guys. Now they're all dead bad guys.
The victims are the mob.
What we have here, gentlemen, is the beginning of the first international mob war.
And the hitmen think they're on a mission from God.
Anybody you think is evil, don't you think that's a little weird, a little psycho?
Sort of like 7-Eleven. We're not always doing business, but we're always open.
That is nicely put.
There was 2 shooters. Bang, freaking tastic.
This guy's very sharp. He hasn't figured us out yet, he will.
All we know is what we found out from the neighbors. And the general consensus is they're angels.
In a place where the violent have the power.
Destroy all that which is evil, so that which is good may flourish.
One lawman doesn't know whether to catch the killers.
I believe what they do is necessary.
Or join them.
All the things I wish I could do, these guys are doing.
With every breath, we shall hunt them down. Each day, we will spill their blood. There was a firefight!
Saints.
A murder that shocks a community. A secret that shatters a family.
A ruthless killer on a rampage. When a former cop is forced out of retirement to find the truth, he'll have to mount his own investigation.
I can't get a warrant. No, we don't get a warrant.
And enter the killer's world.
What would you like?
But he'll have to go further than he ever imagined before the killer strikes again.
Tell me I had my brother killed. Hey, wait!
Dolph Lundgren. Jill Rips.
I was there when Theo Cruz put a handgun into O'Malley's mouth.
Robert Batten, a.k.a. Bobby Bats, Bobby B. You're a snitch, whether you testify or not.
You want to live? Why you care? It's my job.
Sign this contract. Move you into a safe house and from there into the witness protection program.
I could never see my daughter again or my grandchildren for the rest of my life.
We'll be okay.
You're in the Witness Protection Security Safe Site and Orientation Center, where you begin the process of redocumentation for your new legal identity. You have to choose new names.
Goodbye, Cynthia. I'm Joan Cooper.
Can you love a guy who works the late shift at Bob's Big Boy just as much as you love Bobby Bats, who wears Armani suits? Embrace your family. Learn how to live in this world legally.
Let's get him a job selling chairs at Kmart.
Well, that doesn't work for me. My children are not going to see their father, some down-and-out loser.
These witnesses left the program and got killed. Without this program, we will not protect your family. They'll still be in danger.
Theo Cruz, he's gonna make an example of you.
I haven't got upset enough all these years.
I wish they had shot you, because if they had shot you, then you'd be dead. We wouldn't be in this situation.
I don't want to play this game.
If we don't play this game, that bad man is gonna come back.
You don't think I know what you have done to me and my family?
Just trying to save your life here.
Tom Sizemore, Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio, and Forrest Whitaker. Witness protection.
What do you give him?
I give him a 50-50 shot.
Always the optimist.